did former Teen Mom star Jenelle Evans meet with an executive producer to discuss a full-time comeback. She was fired from the show in 2019, but was welcomed back in 2024 after leaving her husband, David Eason. Then, MTV stopped filming with her and she was going out on her own. So, what is her status now? Keep reading for more details. Jenelle Evans meets with executive producer for return. It was a big blow to Jenelle Evans, who was let go from Teen Mom in 2019. This occurred because her husband, David Eason, was not the best guy. He had shot and killed the family dog, Nugget, which was devastating to the kids and Jenelle. She took her 3 children and left him, only to return. They stayed together until she left him in 2024, and that was when MTV came crawling back. They filmed her moving on with her life and the changes she was making. Then, after 1 season, she shared that they had stopped filming with her. Jenelle Evans. There were some personal problems that Jenelle was dealing with, and maybe MTV did not want to be involved. With the show facing cancellation, could Jenelle be returning? A source confirmed that she spoke to the EP, Larry Musnick, recently in Vegas. She was at a dinner with Farrah Abraham and Ashley Jones, which was captured in a photo. However, it appears that Larry had joined them. Jenelle went to dinner with Farrah Abraham and Ashley Jones, but it wasn't just them. They were also joined by Larry. Although Farrah had slammed Teen Mom for not including her in the 16th anniversary photo shoot, she is allegedly also in talks to come back. Jenelle is in talks to come back to the show, and I think MTV is in talks with Farrah too. As of April 15th, the show had not been greenlit for another season by MTV, and this could be why. They may be attempting to bring back drama, as viewers feel the cast is boring. It does appear that if Jenelle Evans comes back, only 2 of her kids would be featured. David Eason likely would not allow their daughter, Ensley, to participate. Is this what fans want? After Teen Mom fans saw Jenelle Evans, Ashley Jones, and Farrah Abraham together, what did they think? Were they excited at the prospect of the ladies working together, or was it not the best idea? Fans had nothing encouraging to say about Farrah and Jenelle, but felt bad that Ashley was essentially ignored. Imagine being famous for having a baby underage. This is the worst setup for clout ever. The Hillsboroughs did it better. Can't wait until you kids start treating you how y'all treated your mothers. And this video was not planned or set up. Just an innocent bystander sitting at a different table, minding their own business. Filming their get-together may have been a strategic move by MTV to see if these girls were well received. It does not look like anyone cared for Farrah or Jenelle, but time will tell what happens. If they brought these 2 back to the show, do you think it would make it more exciting? The saga of Jenelle Evans and Teen Mom is a narrative woven with dramatic departures, surprising returns, and persistent speculation. After being unceremoniously fired from the show in 2019, only to be welcomed back into the fold in 2024 following her separation from controversial husband David Eason, her latest stint with MTV proved to be short-lived. Now, reports suggest that Evans, ever the subject of reality television fascination, may be actively negotiating a full-time return, a move that could significantly shake up the flagging franchise. The tumultuous path to potential redemption. Jenelle Evans' initial dismissal from Teen Mom in 2019 stemmed directly from the highly publicized actions of her then-husband David Eason. The shocking incident involving Eason shooting and killing their family dog, Nugget, sparked widespread outrage and ultimately led to MTV severing ties with Evans. The devastating impact on her children and the public outcry forced MTV's hand. Following her departure, Evans' life continued to be a whirlwind of personal struggles, including ongoing legal battles and a tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship with Eason. However, a significant turning point arrived in early 2024 when Evans once again separated from Eason. This decision, seemingly a fresh start for her and her children, coincided with MTV's surprising decision to re-engage. The network reportedly saw an opportunity to document Evans' journey of self-improvement and her efforts to move forward, leading to a brief return to filming. This comeback, however, was short-lived. After just one season of renewed involvement, Evans herself announced that MTV had stopped filming with her. The reasons behind this abrupt halt remain somewhat ambiguous, with speculation ranging from ongoing personal issues to MTV's own internal struggles with the future of the Teen Mom franchise. A high-stakes dinner in Vegas, the executive producer connection. The latest whispers of a potential full-time comeback significant traction following a recent dinner in Las Vegas. A source close to the production confirmed that Evans met with Larry Musnick, a prominent executive producer for Teen Mom. The encounter wasn't a private clandestine meeting, but rather a public gathering at a dinner that also included fellow Teen Mom alums Farrah Abraham and Ashley Jones. A widely circulated photo from the event clearly showed Musnick joining the trio, fueling intense speculation about the nature of their conversation. Jenelle went to dinner with Farrah Abraham and Ashley Jones, but it wasn't just them, the source elaborated. They were also joined by Larry. This seemingly casual gathering quickly became a focal point of discussion among fans and industry insiders alike. The presence of an executive producer at such a dinner, particularly with two other former cast members, strongly suggests that business was on the menu, not just leisure. Adding another layer of intrigue to the situation, it appears Farrah Abraham, a highly controversial figure in her own right, is also allegedly in talks to return to the show. Despite publicly slamming Teen Mom for excluding her from their 16th anniversary photoshoot, the source indicated that Abraham's potential re-entry is also being considered. Jenelle is in talks to come back to the show, and I think MTV is in talks with Farrah too, the source revealed, painting a picture of MTV potentially exploring a multi-pronged strategy to revitalize the series. As of April 15th, Teen Mom had not yet been officially greenlit for another season by MTV. This lack of a definitive renewal has undoubtedly added urgency to the network's considerations and could be a key factor driving their discussions with former cast members. The show has faced increasing criticism from viewers who feel the current cast lacks the compelling drama and authenticity that initially drew audiences in. Many fans have expressed sentiments of boredom, leading to a decline in viewership and engagement. In this context, the potential return of figures like Jenelle Evans and Farrah Abraham could be seen as a calculated, albeit risky, attempt by MTV to inject a much-needed dose of controversy and compelling storylines back into the franchise. Both Evans and Abraham have a history of creating significant drama and attracting headlines, which could potentially translate into a boost in ratings and renewed interest from a jaded audience. However, the dynamics of a potential Jenelle Evans return would likely come with certain stipulations. It appears that if Evans were to rejoin the cast, only two of her children would be featured on the show. Her estranged husband, David Eason, would likely not permit their daughter, Ainsley, to participate, a decision that would undoubtedly impact the narrative of her storyline. This restriction highlights the complex personal and legal hurdles that MTV must navigate when considering the return of such a controversial figure. Fan reactions, excitement or exhaustion? The immediate reaction from Teen Mom fans to the revelation of Jenelle Evans, Ashley Jones, and Farrah Abraham together in Vegas was a mixed bag, leaning heavily towards skepticism and exhaustion rather than excitement. While the presence of the trio together undoubtedly sparked conversation, much of it was far from positive, particularly concerning Evans and Abraham. Social media platforms were abuzz with comments reflecting a general sentiment of fatigue with the long-standing drama associated with these particular cast members. "Imagine being famous for having a baby underage," one fan sarcastically commented, highlighting the perceived lack of growth and maturity in the long-term narratives of some of the original cast. Another quipped, "This is the worst setup for clout ever. The Hills Girls did it better," drawing a comparison to another popular reality show and suggesting that Teen Mom was struggling to maintain its relevance. Some fans expressed concern for the children involved, with one person stating, Can't wait until you kids start treating you how y'all treated your mothers. A stark reminder of the intergenerational cycles of conflict often depicted on the show. The staged nature of the Vegas dinner also drew criticism, with the fan remarking, "And this video was not planned or set up. Just an innocent bystander sitting at a different table, minding their own business," implying that the gathering was a deliberate publicity stunt rather than an organic interaction. Interestingly, while Farrah and Jenelle bore the brunt of the negative feedback, there was a sense of sympathy for Ashley Jones, who some fans felt was essentially ignored in the broader conversation surrounding the potential returns. This suggests that while some viewers are tired of the old guard, there might be an openness to new faces or narratives that offer a fresh perspective.